Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So we do have some more update news out today, and there is going to be a slight change to how clans function, because now you can actually have co-leaders in your clan. But we are on the Facebook page here and it says clans and clan leaders rejoice. The new update will bring some much requested features in the form of new clan ranks. Beginning with the new update, co-leaders and officers will be able to activate clan dragons too. And for more information on the new clan ranks, please visit the forum. So we'll go and check that out in a second. And I posted it along with this little video here that says new clan, what did that say? New clan ranks. Okay, apparently I can't read very quick. And then we've just got a bunch of random pictures here. So what do we have? We have like a crown, a little medal, a star, and then just some golden medallion as well. So these probably have to do with these specific clan ranks, and so now on the forum they have gone a little bit more in depth with it. And so here is a short description of each rank and what the title makes the owner eligible of. So the co-leader can accept, remove and edit the clan statuses for all clan members, activate the clan dragon and edit clan info. Officer can accept, remove and edit the clan statuses of elders and regular members and activate the clan dragon. An elder is a symbolic position of respect within the clan and they don't have any special access. And notice there will be no limit to how many veterans, co-leaders, officers and elders the clan can have. And from the new update, if you are leaving your clan as the clan's leader, the highest ranking member of the clan will automatically inherit your position. And if there are more people with the highest rank, e.g. 2 co-leaders, the co-leader with the highest number of donations during the clan event will inherit the position. And if you've read this far, we have something big to reveal. More news tomorrow. So at the end, again, they're doing that whole special thing. There's going to be a big reveal tomorrow. So far we've just got Portal Gem stuff. Now we've got stuff on clan rankings. But all of that is just whatever, unless you think it's the end of the world. But apparently there's some big news coming tomorrow. So make sure you are sticking around on the Facebook and on the Gameloft forums, just to make sure that you actually know what's happening when it comes up. But there are some questions with what's happening here, because it says that the co-leader can accept, remove and edit the clan status for all clan members. So I believe someone actually down here, yeah, I think it was Idoine, sorry if I'm destroying your name, but they did ask the question of can a co-leader kick out the main clan leader if they choose to do so, which is a good question, because obviously if they can edit the status for all clan members, then surely they can do it for the leader as well, but we'll have to see. For now, the officer obviously can edit for elders and regular members, so nothing short of a leader or anything like that, so they can just sort of take care of all of the non-main 2 members, if that makes sense, or non-main 3 members of the clan. And the thing is, you don't have to do any of these things with your clan. If you're not interested, you don't have to bother with it. But if you are someone that really does like having a regulated clan, then obviously this stuff is probably pretty exciting. And I know that I have seen posts on the forums before about this, and I did see some posts on the Facebook page as well, asking for this feature to be implemented. So, you know, Gameloft are listening, like I always say. Otherwise, I don't think they would have even bothered with this addition. But some people are going to be very happy in knowing that they can sort of edit up their clan, make it sort of more fun and enjoyable for everyone that's taking part. Because at the moment with our clan, like apparently I'm the leader here, I don't really know what I'm doing, and most of the time I'm just not here. So if I did get a co-leader or an officer in the clan, then we'd be able to sort of mess around with some members, and if they've seen some inactive players, then they can remove them, and that'll be good for everyone at the end of the day, because usually I don't have the time. But pretty exciting stuff overall, and you know, because I haven't really been doing any fights in that recently, I am gonna go ahead and actually do some map fights and stuff for today. I know, what's gone into me? But yeah, we're probably going to get more update news constantly, and again, we've got one coming tomorrow as well, so that should be pretty exciting. This Pilgrim has still been a big problem for me, because like I just sold a Regal, I had a black armor, I got another black armor at one point, so this Pilgrim's been a big pain for me to try and get. And that breeding time took forever, but that's 6 hours 23, so definitely not what we're looking for. And what quest do we have? Pet dragons. Let's go ahead. And look, guys, like I said earlier today, I know people are upset about some of the changes, but at the end of the day, we don't know all of the update changes as of yet. So we just need to be sort of keeping an open mind and seeing what the full change list is. Like, don't jump to conclusions. Even with the Enchantment League changes, I looked at it and I was like, whoa, this doesn't seem good. But then it was implemented, we played with it for a little while, and you know what? The Potions addition to the Enchantment League did make it a lot more fun, if that's the word. I mean, I personally don't find it fun, but it is just a lot more stuff that you can do in it, and there's a lot more opportunity for competitive natures and fighting people much higher than you, which I think is a good change, to be honest. So maybe the same thing is going to come out of these portal gem changes, we don't know yet. I mean, I'll be honest, I always have at least like 400 usually, unless I get lazy and don't collect them, but we'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, let's go ahead and do some of these Enchantment League fights. But I have been trying to sort of reason with people to say, look, stop giving the game 1-star reviews out of information that you don't even know how it's going to play out. If you do, you're kind of a scumbag. Because if you guys didn't know, apparently some Facebook group people got really angry and started trying to give DML a 1-star review on the shop. I mean, nothing's actually different about the game at the moment. So, giving it a 1-star review is completely ridiculous in every way. I mean, to say that this is worse than some of those crappy games that you find on the store is just unreasonable. Like, at worst, I could probably give DML like a 3 out of 5. Because, I mean, it has what a game should have. It does have a story, not that I ever paid attention. And it has a lot of features in it. It's just, if I was gonna be harsh, I would at minimum give it a 3 out of 5. And I am a harsh person. And because you can only go up to 5 stars, I probably would give it a 3 out of 5. But just trying to wreck its store rating because you don't agree with one particular change on one particular angry Facebook or clan group. You know, some people are just so ridiculous these days. And just me trying to point out how ridiculous that was got me blocked, and someone tried to share everything that I did and tried to, like, target me for some reason. That guy knows who he is, and he tried to speak to all of his Facebook group people and try and say that I was paid off by Gameloft or something to speak nicely about the game. Like, come on, if I was actually paid off by Gameloft, I would be a lot nicer to this game. I would not give it a 3-star rating. I would not say in multiple videos. If I wasn't doing videos on this game, I would definitely not be playing it anymore. You know, if I had an agreement and I was getting paid, if I was getting paid to be nice about this game, I would be a lot nicer than I am. I would not risk it. If I was getting paid off by Gameloft, it would probably have to equate to as much as I get paid on YouTube for me to have to do it. So, in which case, I would just quit my day job. You know, I wish I was getting paid by someone to speak nicely about their game. Not that I would do that, of course. Nah, I'm not the sort of person to just blatantly lie about a game. You can tell when I'm just not enjoying something. Like, I made a video on a different game today, and I had a lot of struggles with it. I got very angry during the recording. I was like, you know what, no, not happening anymore. You could tell when I just really don't like something, so it wouldn't work. In DML at this point, I'm just sort of, like, in the in-between zone. I'm not sure whether I like it or don't like it anymore. I just like being able to help you, all of you guys that watch. I like being able to help you in this game. And I do like new dragons, so the battling and that I'm not into, but the collecting, I am. And the added chance of, like, will this egg be the correct breed? can you get the legendary this month? You know, it just adds a little bit of suspense. So I guess in a way I do like this game, but it's like Pokemon. I loved the breeding, and I collect Pokemon all the time. I finish off every Pokedex that I get given. And surprisingly enough, the battles in Pokemon are the thing that I don't like. So, most people would be like, well, why are you playing it then? It's like all battles. I know. But the collection aspect is the thing that brings me back every time. And I feel like that is my relationship with DML at this point. I know I can never collect everything in DML though, which is a little bit disheartening. But, you know, I think after just thinking that this one fire dragon, or probably one of his many brothers that I've sold, is the reason that we have like 300 dragons in this game. Well, how many do we have? 277, close enough. We have 277 dragons all coming from that one guy. And that seems ridiculous. Like, there's been so much inbreeding, it's actually disgusting, I have to say. But yeah, what can I say? If that guy does watch this video, the one that blocked me and then tried to accuse me, and someone else tried to accuse me of being paid off by Gameloft, you know, I wish I was. You're stupid if you're gonna make assumptions about me like that. Like, I could do paid product placement, and even so, you don't have to express that you like the product. There's no way for me to get paid off by Gameloft. It doesn't exist. But, you know, some people just like to assume and spread rumours because they've got nothing better to do with their time. If you want to go and post 1-star reviews on the DML store page, go ahead. Actually, I think I have it up. The actual DML store page here, if you can see the amount of extremely angry people that hate the update, surely this number would be quite high, right? Well, there's 17 1-star reviews so far, and you're not telling me that every one of them came out of today? No. So their apparent uprising against Gameloft and, or should I say Greedloft, and all these extremely angry players about the new update is definitely very obvious from those extreme amount of player numbers that are disliking the game, right? I think you can see where I'm going from this. The basis of all the complaints, anger, stupidity recently are coming from a bunch of players that think they're more important in the community than they actually are. That's like me sitting here and saying every single DML player in the world has watched my videos. No, that would be ridiculous. For me to sit here and go, okay, we're gonna cause anarchy, guys, let's go. We'd get like 50 people at max going over to someone and saying something. That's not a bloody movement. That's not a bunch of angry people. That's you trying to rally people through crowd mentality. And it's not gonna work. All I'm gonna say is, new update, give it a shot for now. We don't know the full details. This big surprise for tomorrow could be anything. I mean, there are a few details that I think some people will be happy to hear, like the clan rankings. We've got a bunch of people saying, who cares about clan rankings? That's so stupid. And then you've got other people going, OMG, we've been asking for this so long. Thank you, Gameloft. There's such a wide and varied sort of community at the moment because people are trying to split people up for some reason. I don't know. Basically, people are self-destructive. You can see this in politics. You can see this on any sort of topic where you could possibly have differing viewpoints. People will suggest things, and then if those things were actually implemented, the world would go into chaos. And that's kind of what's happened with this update, from what we can see so far. Again, I'm still trying to be optimistic about it, because we don't know yet. But, you know, people don't know what they want, they're given what they want, and then they have the audacity to complain. Which makes me and many other people shake our heads and think, why? Why do you have the right to vote? Why? Everyone does have the right to vote. Everyone has the right to have their own opinion. But when you start saying to people, let's go and bully this game company because we don't like one potential decision that they've made, let's try and ruin their game. And then saying, no one should ever spend a penny on this game ever again. Let's never do it, okay? So you've gotten 15 people that don't want to spend money on the game anymore. Okay, so the other thousands that do, I'm sure in the whole scheme of things, it won't make a whole lot of difference. And that is just my way of saying, you know, no one's extremely special. No one is amazing enough to warrant that kind of behaviour to go against anybody. Whether that's me, like it often is, because me just throwing out an alternate viewpoint, or saying, hey, maybe the update isn't the end of the world, means that I'm apparently the worst human being in existence. Well, I'm sorry for trying to hold an unbiased viewpoint on something. I know it's hard for a lot of people to do, but, you know, I try and keep an open mind, even with things that I hate. You know, I'm gonna go on an anime mini rant here. If any of you guys have ever watched a show called Konosuba, it's season 2, just finished recently. I did finish watching the last episode. That show, I wouldn't say I hate it. I definitely don't like it though. And a lot of people would be like, whoa, what's going on, Quacks? You're a weirdo for not liking it. Look, I really don't like it for a lot of reasons. But I can understand why some people do like it. So I'm not going to go out of my way to go, let's set up a posse of 20 people to go and give Konosuba 1-star reviews. You know why? Because I'm not petty. And that gains absolutely nothing in my mind. I get nothing out of doing that. Why do people think that giving the game 1-star reviews on its store page is going to make Gameloft think, you know what, they're really intelligent human beings. I think that they're onto something. No, you're being unreasonable. And then there's a bunch of people saying that they're getting banned from the forums because Gameloft didn't agree with what they're saying. That's not how it works. It just doesn't. I've seen plenty of posts on the forums before with, like, almost abusive language. Almost abusive, because if it is abusive, they will remove it. If it's almost abusive, they will keep it on that forum, and you'll have to listen or read through the fury of a bunch of people that are probably going to be thinking more straight on the subject than you are. So don't pretend like you got banned from the forums for no reason. Don't pretend like you got banned from the Facebook group for no reason. And yet people will still try and pretend. And that's what my full day today's been about. Getting blocked, getting harassed, getting shouted at. And it's all because I said to someone, why don't you give the update a chance? And that is literally what I get. You know, it's a wonderful world. And I have screenshots of the whole conversation in case this guy or this group of people ever want to come back to me on it. You know, kudos to you if you want to, but I've got everything saved already. That's what you learn in YouTube land. Save everything. Because someone else will inevitably delete it. Or try and get around it. How the internet works. Like, I try my best to try and be open-minded, but when people are acting like that, there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing that I can say to tell them to stop abusing Gameloft. Or to stop abusing other players that are happy with the update. Hey, you know how members of your own player base decided to ask for these updates? Yeah, don't go and blame them, blame the company, blame me. Yeah, blame me. What did I do? Come on. I'm just sitting here, I just play a stupid dragon game all day, come on. I didn't do nothing. Right. But, yeah, again, you get used to it in this line of work. It's no water off of my back. But, it's just funny. it's just very, very funny at the end of the day. But also good with the internet is that if game developers do realise that you have an issue beyond to the point of being able to resolve it and just abusing anyone that doesn't agree with your point, they do have the ability to ban you off their page. In which case, it is warranted. So, that's just mini ramblings of quacks for today. If you guys have been on the Facebook page or whatever, you've probably seen some of it already anyway. Or if you're watching this, you probably came off the last video and started watching it again. Or more stuff of mine. I don't know, if you're actually sad enough to have just stalked me for this, that's kind of sad. But hey ho. And our clan recipe thing just finished, so let's give him the donut. Unfortunately, we don't have any whipped cream though, so I'm gonna have to wait a couple of hours for this to reset. Really, I should have done one of the other recipes in the meantime, but again, I'm not a smart woman. And so far in the event, we keep fighting between 4th and 5th position, because this clan here is like doing the exact same amount of work as we are, so we keep fighting between the positions. So if we keep fighting, hopefully we'll just end up a little bit further ahead, because we're like 120 points just above them, which is not too bad at all. Let's collect all of our food in that for now. I still remember how much food we have to waste on some of these ruin explorations. Ugh! Let's collect this off of the ship. I was hoping that we'd get a clan quest for one of these, but nope. Not so lucky today. Collect this, and no shard again! Game! Disappointed. Very disappointed. Come on, let's reset this. No matter what, there are always only 2 dragons I can put in. We need level 28 on these ones. I think we can upgrade the witch as well. Yeah, definitely. Good, good, good. So we'll put these 3 in. That's all done. And for Skullgate, what do we need? We need level 26s, so we just need to collect some more food. So I'll probably end up doing that a little bit later on today, but for now, I'm probably going to end it there. So, anyway, for now, look forward to the update changes. How are you feeling about the new co-leader ranks and stuff like that? Let me know, and, you know, I guess we can speculate on what this big news is going to be tomorrow. Is it more levels, extra dragon levels? Is it a new island? Is it changes to the dungeon? More dungeon dragons, maybe? Who knows? I don't know yet, but anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.